South Africa. Have you ever wanted to go? Is it on your bucket list? Are you a kind of one day kind of person, or are you a day one kind of person? So as you probably know, October 2022 is our very first live international client event, and I am beyond excited. I have designed from my head, from my heart, from my entire being, what I would say is the best, most customized, personalized, unique, focused on you 9-day international tour that is not a holiday, is not a business workshop. It's both pleasure and business, but it is focused on you, your spirit of beauty, your self-confidence, your self-esteem, fun with fashion, and a whole lot more. So I wanted to add a couple of things. If you've seen the video, if you've looked at the e-brochure, and you still have a few questions, you know how to get hold of us. support@lindapage.com. Do not sit on the fence on this one. It is filling up beautifully. I'm loving seeing the names come in. Some of those people I know, some of them we've never spoken. All of them are in the coaching program. The only prerequisite to you attending this trip is that you complete Confidence Through the Power of Personal Style, which is our coaching program. Why? Because we're going to be building on that foundation. My sole objective through those 9.5 days with you in Cape Town and Safari and the Cape Winelands and other places is to build you up, to power you up to the next level, to take you from where you are, no matter where you are with your self-confidence, your self-esteem, and your personal style, and to seriously gear you up to the next level. Why? Well, because you have a spirit of excellence inside of you, and because more is good, more is not selfish. Don't let anybody tell you that you should be grateful for what you have and wanting more is selfish. That is just BS, man. That's just BS. That's average bullshit, okay? And that's not you. So there's a couple of things I want to clarify on questions that have been coming through. It's currently March 2022. It is taking place in October 2022 for 9 days. I will be with you throughout that entire time. Will not be leaving your side those whole 9 days. Our other founder and director of our sister company, Imperium Negotiation Solutions, Jan Potgieter, will also, I persuaded him to be with us the whole time as well, which means you get access to the best negotiation coach on the planet, coach to the likes of Adidas, Nokia, Vodafone, Network Rail, Pfizer, some of the biggest brands in the world. A man who's got such incredible strategic and hands-on at the coalface business expertise. One conversation with him can change your life and the course of your future as it has for others. And he's a humble man, he's a powerful man, and he's a good-looking man, happens to be my husband and my business partner. So for the Spirit of Beauty in Africa tour, you can either come by yourself, you can come with your spouse, you can, or a friend, or a sister, or a mother, or a brother, or a lover, doesn't matter who that is, or you can select a client sharing option. There are 3 different prices. It's all laid out in the e-brochure. The terms and conditions are all very specifically laid out as well. So option A, you come alone, and there's a price, and you have a single room, your own private room the whole way through. Option B, you come with your spouse, or lover, or brother, or mother, or a friend, and that person gets a majorly discounted price, but is included in all of the activities, in all of the accommodation, food, lodging, all the bells and whistles, except the 2 major photo shoots and the hair and makeup for those events, and except the one-on-ones with me. However, they are able to attend the business workshops that we are running. They're able to attend all the activities and participate in everything, so that you both can create memories for life. And on a third note, this is a tour that is going to be comprised both of business and pleasure, personal and professional development. Why? Because you are one complete being. You can't just work on your personal development and think it's not going to have an impact in your career. And you can't just focus on business skills and think it's not going to impact you personally. You are one complete, whole, beautiful, spiritual creature. And so the workshops we'll be running on the business side are powerful, which is why we have sent an email out. Today is the 10th of March, 2022, so you will have received it already. And if you haven't, have a look at it. There are 2 powerful business letters of motivation in support of those who are actually meeting with their employers to request that they consider sponsoring this trip, or at least maybe 50% of it. Are you going to have fun with fashion? Are you going to be pampered? Are you going to be in the Cape Winelands doing wine tasting with me? Yeah, all of those things. But there's a very powerful focus on business as well. Very, very powerful, because women in the marketplace are very powerful individuals. And I am not a bra-burning feminist. I do not believe that what started out as something years ago is the same thing. It's not the same anymore. I don't believe that we should be comparing ourselves to men or competing with men, because that is a distraction. Just like if you compare yourself to somebody else. You compare your own results to your last personal best. That's what I've been doing for years and years and years. I won't be distracted by what somebody else is earning, what somebody else is wearing, what somebody else is doing. I just lock myself in, keep the main thing the main thing. I get up, I dress up, I shine bright, and I go balls to the wall for what I want to do. And I add value, whether I've been working for another organization or whether I work for myself. That's how you become a powerful ambassador. That's how you build massive value. That's how you become a really good representation of the brand or the company or the industry that you are representing. And the higher your value, the more marketable you are. So it's really, really important that you stop for a minute. If you think that you're not going to be able to attend this tour because of money, don't be that one that says, I can't go on a trip of a lifetime that is so life-changing because of money. Listen, money is important, but money is just money, okay? It is secondary to the gift of time that you have. You're not going to have this opportunity again. So get off the freaking fence. Make the time, make the money. Negotiate with your employer, if you are employed by somebody else, to give you the time and make some exchanges in terms of how you're going to get that time back if it's more time than you normally would. There's always a way. There's always a way. Don't say, I don't know how I'm going to make this. Say, how am I going to make this happen? Time and money are in your hands. They're not things that are masters over you, that lord over you. No. Time and money are gifts that are put into your hands every single day. We have the same amount of time, you and I. What are you doing with it? You can work more hours. You can exchange value. You can sell stuff. You can get creative. Make some money and book yourself on this trip. Go to the Dress to Connect group in Facebook if you haven't got the e-brochure link yet, and get it. I will put the link in the description of this video as well if you're on YouTube. And if you are at Linda Page, then you know how to get hold of us at support@lindapage.com. Otherwise, just get straight in touch with my office. Linda Page. We are going to break through so many things that you don't even know are holding you back. We're going to be breaking chains. We're going to be breaking limiting mindsets. And we are going to be celebrating your spirit of beauty. Your spirit of beauty is a beautiful, powerful, purposeful gift of life that is designed to connect and to communicate with those around you, that is designed to lift you up and others around you, that is designed to shine. Your light is not your own. Your life is not your own. It is to bless and uplift others. True leaders raise up others. True leaders know the power of the secret weapon that is humility. True leaders go balls to the wall for what they want without compromising the values or the relationships or the common ground they have with others. This trip is going to change your life. I will receive you as your host one day, and 10 days later, you will leave a changed woman. That is the plan. That's very specifically the design. So you got to think about, what would you wear to a stunning middle of safari at a game lodge in South Africa photo shoot? What does that look like? And if you're thinking a beautiful red dress, think bigger, think bolder, think stronger, think more beautiful. Open up that mind. A beautiful red dress is gorgeous, by the way, on safari, or the second photo shoot is going to be in the Cape Winelands. Stunning. Sit back on the mountains and against the lush green of the rolling hills and the Cape vineyards, and just gorgeous scenery and landscape. But back to the safari. What are you going to wear? Can you just imagine for a minute the animals that will be captured behind you, and the landscape, the zebra and the elephants that you will get to see, as well as potentially, hopefully, buffalo, rhino, or the springbuck and the different, and our national buck, the springbuck, all kinds of different creatures, hippopotamus. 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 Hopefully you get to see the big five. We saw 4 of the big 5 on our journey out there not too long ago when we were scoping for the right lodge to take you to. Beautiful, stunning scenery. Coffee doesn't taste like coffee anywhere than it does as in when you're on safari in the African bush. Getting up at 5 o'clock and sitting in that Jeep and hearing the rustling behind the trees, and you can't see what it is, and great anticipation, but also maybe a little bit nervous of what is it. And this beautiful, bold, majestic elephant just comes out, kind of just looks its way at you, carries on eating, carries on just conquering what's in front of it slowly, powerfully. It is something to behold. You'll be wearing something very specific on that Jeep as well, including the photo shoot on the second day. We'll be going from the Cape Town, beautiful, the mother city is what it's called. We'll be going from sunset cruising from Cape Town waterfront at the V&A. We're going to be shopping. We're going to be doing all kinds of things. You're going to be dancing. You're going to be doing some cultural stuff, learning. This is a country with 11 official languages. Our national anthem has 5 of those languages. It is a beautiful, incredibly interesting, colorful country. As far as I'm concerned, African women are some of the best dressed women on the planet. They are not afraid of color. They are not afraid of trying something bold and new. Okay, only the Italians, I would say, are the best dressed on earth, as far as I'm concerned. But African women are just so creative and so colorful. And you'll learn not to be scared to wear like an incredibly bright splash of green. I'm going to teach you how to take your inspiration from creation. I'm going to teach you about mixing and matching colors that isn't on a dashboard somewhere, but it's all around you in creation. This is where we take our creation, our inspiration from, is nature and the flowers and the trees and the bush and the grass and the animals. What has the giraffe got to do with your closet? Have you ever thought about that? We are all connected in nature. I believe that there is a God who is the creator of all things, and he is the God that I serve. And oh my gosh, is he the original first fashion designer that ever did live? And so we're going to take his ideas and his palette and go like, man, have you tried mixing these colors with that top and these pants and that color flat shoe? Or these heels with that kind of blazer with this kind of cami? Or this dress? That's how I think. It's so exciting. It's so inspiring. It's always fresh. It never gets old. You never run out of color that way. We're going to be going from there to 3 days on safari, just doing things around the fireplace, the campfire together, and going into the bush and getting up early and doing 1 or 2 assignments. You're going to be pampered. You're going to have a little spa out there, not this beautiful fancy 5-star thing you can get anywhere, but this rustic, beautiful little spa where you can lie with this open view across the mountains and have that massage, have that facial, have that reflexology. Take time for yourself. Take your journal and just take hours after that and be alone, one with nature. Just time for yourself. Women don't take enough time for themselves. It's not me time. It's not special time. It's not downtime. It's just time. It's not okay for us to take time for ourselves. It is essential for us to take time for ourselves. It's absolutely essential. If you don't get up, dress up, and position yourself for a strong, powerful, successful, productive day, everyone else is impacted by that. You're on the back foot and you don't achieve that which you want to achieve. You don't have the energy and the focus to do or go after the things that you want to do and go after. What you wear impacts everything. So we're going to be from there, and then we're going to go to the Cape Winelands, and there's more surprises there. And part of the program is I will be with you way before you even start packing. You and I are going to be Zoom coaching. Way before you start thinking, oh my gosh, what am I going to wear on day 1 at the welcome buffet? What am I going to wear? I am going to be helping you because I want you to look and feel your absolute best this whole entire trip. From the minute you walk out your front door at home, on the way to the airport, you'll be in a specific outfit that you and I will have agreed on, that you're comfortable, that you look smart, that you're chic, that you are actually feeling, holy cow, I'm going to travel with a bit of swagger because I've never felt and looked so good. You will feel more comfortable when you dress well for travel. Travel also includes your luggage. Style is a mindset. It's not limited to what you wear. So what you pack in your stylish clothes into also is part of an extension of your personal style. Your hands, your nails, manicured or not, That's part of your personal style. Your hair, how you wear it when you're traveling, how you get off the airplane, that's all part of your personal style. I'm going to teach you all of that. We're going to be having a look. We're going to be shopping your closet. You're not going to go and splash on a whole brand new wardrobe. No, we're going to be faithful with what you have. And if you've done, and you will have finished the capsule wardrobe by then, because that is a prerequisite to attending the program, because we're building on that, then we might see 1 or 2 things that are missing. We'll shop your closet. You may go on assignment and I'll give you 1 or 2 things to go and purchase. And then we're going to mix and match them. You're going to make sure that you've got your thin, flat, beautiful velvet hangers that you pack in, because I don't go traveling anywhere in the world without extra flat hangers. Why? Because no hotel in the world ever has enough hangers. Ever. I don't know what that's about. As if hangers are the most expensive things to provide. So we will be taking your hangers. You'll be packing in a way that might be new to you. You're going to be trying rolling some things. You'll be compartmentalizing things. You'll be very, very specific about your toiletries and your makeup. You're not going to take more than you need for this 9-day trip. Some of you might be coming earlier because 9 days starts from the 25th of October. So some of you are coming in 2 or 3 days prior. At least the day before is going to be smart, so you can get there, that you can unload, unpack, so that you can get on top of the jet lag, because you do not want to be jet lagged throughout this whole event. So you want to be smart. I'm going to be coaching you through that. I have traveled and worked in 44 countries. I know all about jet lag, and there are just 2 or 3 very simple but powerful jet lag hacks that you want to get into as you get on the plane. Not when you arrive this side, as you get on the plane that side. So that is South Africa. That is coming up. I mean, I lie at midnight and I just imagine the women who are coming, because I know that those are the women who are being raised up, who are being lifted up, who I believe that God is just saying, it's time now. We've been on the runway for a while and we've been practicing, we've been training. It's time now. It's time for takeoff. It's time to get to the next level. If that's you, don't delay. Get registered. Get the money organized. Book yourself. Bring your spouse or your brother or your friend. Or if you're coming alone, either book your single room or make your preference known that you want to do a client sharing option. That brings the price down quite substantially, about $1,200 or $1,300. And the women coming, you'll be sharing with some phenomenal women. It won't be the same woman the whole way either, by the way. If you're on a client sharing preference, you're going to get 3 days with one, then 3 days with another, and 3 days with another. Why? Because your comfort zone is your dead zone. And I'm not going to let you have a buddy throughout the whole, and you're going to be sitting on the bus together. No, there is powerful relationship building happening on this trip. Business comes out of that. Friendships for life come out of that. Conversations that can be so inspirational come out of that. It's going to be amazing. And I hope that you are seriously considering booking and making a plan for the money and negotiating the time off. And if you need to sharpen your negotiation skills, that is one of the workshops that we'll be running. So my lovely, I'm going to leave that there. It is March 2022. This happens in October 2022. You have April, May, June, July, August, September, 6 months. Plenty time to get some money together. Get creative. Just make it freaking happen. And come away with me to my homeland. Let me show you the beautiful people and the things and the landscape and the history of South Africa. It is like no other place on earth. We're going to be having some fun, some adventure, some good food, some good wine, some bubbles, some amazing coffee, some all kinds of things that will just fan and flare and feast and phenomenally, I'm trying to find a word, phenomenally blow you away. That's going to create memories of a lifetime. Just get off the fence. Just make it happen. I'm not persuading anyone here to do something for me. I'm looking at the woman in the mirror. And I know what I'm after. And I will look at you. And I'm saying, go for it. Go for what you want. If this is appealing to you, if this is speaking to you, if this makes your heart skip a beat, make it happen. The only thing standing between your status quo and that bold, confident, beautiful tomorrow in South Africa is action. Take action. The link is below in the description of this video on YouTube. Otherwise, go to lindapage.com or email support@lindapage.com or get in touch with us through Dress to Connect on Facebook. Get the detail, get registered, and get your butt out here to South Africa, and let's you and I do something incredibly special together.